Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Blady Gang Gang, and today I want to make a quick short video about Commander Aethelflaed and why you should be using her on open field fights against enemy alliances. Some of my members believe that she's only good for rallying forts and killing barbs, which is true. She's good at that, but she's not exceptional. What she's really exceptional at is open battle fights and being on the front line. And the reason why I say this is because of her first and second skill, but mainly because of her first skill. And the reason why I say this because she can hit 5 targets and she can debuff them at a maximum of 30%. So she can debuff 5 targets, attack, defense, and health by 30%. That's the best percentage wise out of all the commanders. There's only 3 commanders that can AoE debuff with their skills, and that's Aethelflaed, that's Richard, and that's Hannibal. So Richard, I believe, let's look at him. So Richard, he does damage reduction by 30% of 5 targets and march speed reduction by 15%. That's pretty good. Hannibal's the OP one. He does 25% defense and attack reduction for the next 5 seconds. Now, the reason why, so these 2 commanders, like, you have to pay a lot of money just to unlock them. And that's the reason why you have to pay a lot of money, is because they're so game changing because of the fact that they can AoE debuff multiple targets. Now, let's go back to Commander Aethelflaed. The fact that she can debuff 5 targets at a maximum of 30%, and she's free to play. Every player, whether you're free to play or pay to win, should be having her on the starting lineup. And she's my new secret commander that I use to get me like so far ahead in expeditions, and just my edge beating T5 players, or beating like being outnumbered and winning fights, or at least holding my own ground. So let's, enough talk, guys. Let's use her in an expedition, and I'll show you guys why she's so damn good. So let's go to 70 expedition. So we're gonna be fighting Julius Caesar and Hannibal, and they have like over 700,000 T5 players or troops. So I'm gonna be taking out Minamoto, and then I'll take out Commander Hannibal. And oh, guys, just for a quick second, right now my Hannibal is primary, but once I get my Commander Aethelflaed up there, she's actually going to be my primary. And the reason why is because she regens rage at a faster rate, so that's why she's going to be primary. But for now, she's secondary because she's low level. And then my third one is just going to be Joanne, because why not? So what's going to happen is I'm going to show you the damage between having debuffs and not having debuffs. So the first one is not with no debuffs, basically. So I'm just gonna have Joanne tank it, and then I'll have Minamoto go in. Oh, all right, hold on, let's redo that. The reason why I want Joanne to tank first, because I want her to be the one tanking the damage. Alright, let's do this. So when Minamoto and Cao Cao bursts, let's try to remember the damage numbers so we can compare that to the second round. Alright, so 6,500 and 6,900, 7,500 and 7,400. Okay. Alright, so this time I'm gonna have Hannibal tank, and then he's gonna apply his debuffs with Aethelflaed, and then my Minamoto will go in for the damage. So it was like 6,500, 7,500. So it's like, average like what, 6,800 ish. All right, guys. $13,000 and 8,500. 9,500. Okay, so guys, look. Obviously, big damage difference, right? This is why you guys need debuffs. This is how you win big fights, guys. And especially when you have commanders like Hannibal and Aethelflaed that can do it AoE. Like, do you guys see how game changing this is? Like, this is like the damage stacks, you know? And especially when you're doing when you have multiple alliance members that are dishing out damage too. Not only does this apply to your damage, but their damage as well. And keep in mind, like, this is 75. This is like 700,000 T5s against just us two troops right here, and we're just like shitting on them right now because our defense is on point because we're reducing their attack, and our attack is on point because we're reducing their defense. Did I say that right? We're basically reducing their defense and attack. So this is how we're sustaining. There you go. So yeah, this is my secret of winning fights. Like, people think like, you know, like, people are like are probably always wondering like, how do you beat T5s or how do you win like outnumbered fights? And I always make sure that I'm going in with commanders that can debuff and commanders that got support too. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it.